right, in a new slot, we're going to look at major news events through the lens of social media. And of course, hashtag Turkey-Syria earthquake has allowed the world to share in the disaster, the ups and downs of some being found, some not. We're joined by SABC News' social media specialist, Sthembiso Sithole. Ste, thank you for being with us. Griselda is there. I mean, she's been talking about those families losing hope, and then some watching as an 80-year-old is recovered. It's been incredible, the scenes coming out.
Definitely, Francis, it's been really a long one, as you see there. Of course, Griselda going out there, making sure that she's giving us blow-by-blow coverage when it comes to this earthquake. We must say that she's using social media in between to keep the audiences in between, to be out there, very informed, as you can see, in between. And of course, now we're reflecting in terms of what really took place recently, in terms of what the world has been simply saying when it comes to this earthquake that has took place there in Turkey. And you can see there, as we reflect on the social media platform there, some of the visuals from her Twitter account, really making sure that she's keeping everyone abreast in between. As you can see there, a lot of people talking about the impact that this has had in that country, and the people that, of course, were survived in between. As we move into another one there, in terms of another photos, just reflecting there, what is the World Health Organization? And of course, you'll recall that they've actually recently issued a statement there, making comments in terms of simply saying, describing this as the worst natural disaster. Of course, social media users in between engaging in that platform, really pouring their hearts in terms of how they can help make this, of course, contributing to make the place a better place, in terms of helping them to have whatever resources that they can have to actually assist those who need the help in between, Francis.
So some fundraising going on, things like that. Sthembiso, one of the heartbreaking aspects is, of course, children who are orphaned, sometimes rescued. How is social media talking about children in this disaster?
Well, Francis, in that regards, you would know that children in between, of course, are the ones who are impacted by this. We're seeing a lot of those videos, those pictures being shared on social media, and those who survived, they are now coming out there, sharing some of the stories in terms of what they felt when they were caught in that disaster, and what they think, of course, needs to be done in between. But most importantly, we are now seeing that perspective to simply saying there's really a need now for a lot of people to come in and assist in between. Like we said earlier on, that the different hashtags that have been created to raise awareness, to raise the funds, in making sure that there are actually enough assistance. As we all know, as we look into one of those organizations, which is the Gift of the Gifters, which is actually active on social media. You can see on a screen there, really reflecting on that, simply saying this is the number that you can use to engage and call them and contribute wherever you can in making sure that they get the assistance. So with that, Francis, you are seeing organization really making use of social media to raise funds, to raise awareness about this disaster, in terms of what is that they can be done to make it a better place. When you're seeing those journalists at the same time going out there, really making sure that they give us blow-by-blow coverage. I must say, as you can see on the screen also there, Mangoba is with Griselda. They're using his drone, his multimedia elements to make sure that they keep the world abreast with what's taking place there, giving blow-by-blow coverage in between, making use of those relevant hashtags.
All right, thank you very much. Sthembiso Sithole giving us a quick social media update, and we'll hear from him more often on this show.